So what I want to talk about in particular is the notion of blockchain and blockchain protocol. And blockchain, let me just first back up. Blockchain is the technology behind Bitcoin. So effectively, Bitcoin was the first use case of blockchain technology. It's brand new software architecture, effectively. And so we have to talk about blockchain because there's unbelievable implications of blockchain. So let's dive into it. And it's a tricky topic, and I don't have a long session. It's a relatively short session this evening, so I'm going to do my best to explain it. But this is right here. This is the most important part as far as that explanation goes. So blockchain is effectively just a distributed ledger. So imagine a ledger of transactions, just a ledger of transactions. But instead of having it in one place, you actually have it in dozens or hundreds or thousands of different places simultaneously. Okay? Each one of those places is called a node. Okay? So the same ledger exists in all of these different nodes, and it's a consensus-based system. So all these nodes have to agree that you've got the right ledger of transactions. That makes it extremely difficult to hack. Right? You can't hack it, because if you hack one node, you have to hack all the others at the same time in order for the change to actually take place. Right? It's very, very difficult to do. So a lot of people would say it's impossible to do. And I might add that the Bitcoin blockchain has never successfully been hacked. A number of exchanges have been hacked, a number of wallets have been hacked, but the Bitcoin blockchain has never been hacked. And believe me, everybody has tried. Everybody has tried. Now, it gets even better. It gets even better. And listen to this sentence. Because every time a new block of transactions is added to the chain of previous blocks, hence the blockchain, okay, the latest block includes a summary of what was in the previous block. They call it a hash. Okay? That means that once it's on the blockchain, you can't change it after the fact, because you would have to hack every successive block in order for it to take effect. And you'd have to do it on dozens, hundreds, or thousands of nodes at the same time. So you really can't do it. So effectively, what blockchain does is it automates trust. That's the sentence I really hope you remember that sentence. Blockchain automates trust. It's a software architecture that makes it almost impossible to hack and manipulate the data. What does that allow you to do? What does that allow you to do? That means you can transact business with people you don't trust and rely on the software architecture to guarantee it. Okay? So, how is it being used? This is what I do for a living. I'm looking at use cases and case histories and success stories. Where's the private equity money going? Where's the venture capital money going? That's what I do every day. I love what I do. Guys, I'm a nerd and a geek. I love this stuff. I truly do. Okay, so last year, the Wells Fargo Bank with Commonwealth Bank, they did a POC, a proof of concept, where it involved 88 bales of cotton. And these 88 bales of cotton were shipped from Texas to China. Okay, and again, just to make it clear, you have a producer of the cotton, you got a trucking company that takes it to the dock, you got a loading company that takes it on the ship, you got customs clearance, then you got the boat itself that goes across. And then on the other side, you got another customs clearance, you got an offload, you got a trucking company, and then the recipient. So a whole bunch of people involved. And once it got to China, and the barcodes were scanned on the 88 bales of cotton, as soon as those barcodes were scanned, it automatically transferred title and authorized payment automatically. Because it was all done on an Ethereum-based blockchain using what's called a smart contract. Okay? Now, what's a smart contract? Smart contract is basically just a contract that includes if-then statements. Okay? And by the way, there's nothing unique to smart contracts on blockchain. There's a big debate about do we need to have something on a blockchain, or can we just do it on a database? There's a lot of good reasons to just leave it on a database. Not everything needs to go on a blockchain. But by the bottom line, and we've had databases, of course, for decades. So they used to be called stored procedures. Same thing. Now they're called smart contracts, exactly the same thing. But the bottom line is you can create a smart contract that has all the stipulations of the order, all these milestones along the way, and everything just ticks off automatically.